Fairfield Federal, in cooperation with Interphase Video, presents the 171st Annual Fairfield County Fair. Also brought to you by Cryle Communications, Park National Bank, Dagger Law, the Frank E. Smith Funeral Home, Fairfield Parks, Fair Hope Hospice and Palliative Care, Buckeye Lake Marina, The Frame Shop, Fairfield Medical Center, Personal Touch Party Rentals, Buckeye Toyota, and Foltz Ag Enterprises.
Welcome to the Fairfield County Fair. This is Fairfield Today at the Fair. We're doing a little road show today, and we've got a lot of segments we're going to be taping today. And they've just, as we telecast this, they've just had the big grand opening of the fair. It was just a wonderful a bit of grandeur and things going on at the fair. Normally, we're up at the front gate. It takes 5 minutes, and it's all over. Jim Marcinko cuts the ribbon. We move on. But today was a real special presentation. A lot of dignitaries spoke, and a lot of great people had wonderful things to say about the fair. So we're going to begin our interviews during this segment with the Queens from the Junior Ag Society here at the Fairfield County Fair. We're excited to have with us, and we've got the Queen, the first, and the second runner-up. So allow me to get to the microphone and ask them who they are.
All right, my name is Hannah Solomon. I'm the 2021 Fairfield County Fair Queen.
Okay, very good.
My name's Lexi Heim. I am the 2021 first attendant.
And my name is Samantha Hurst, and I'm the 2021 second runner-up.
Very good. Well, thank you, girls, for joining us today. This is the first of 1,000 interviews. Maybe not even the first. You've probably done them since you've already been crowned, but it's an exciting time. And I might ask the Queen, how exciting was it when that announcement was made?
It was definitely exciting. I know, very nerve-wracking sitting there listening as my second attendant got picked, and then my first attendant.
Now it went second, first?
Second, first, and then Queen. So it was one of those, it was all or nothing at that point. So I was definitely nervous, but when they said my name, it was definitely very exciting. They pointed out very quickly I started crying. I got a big hug from the past Queen, so definitely a moment that was full of excitement, and can't wait for everything that's about to come up in this next year.
Sure. I assume many of those emotions kind of hit you too?
Yeah, it was kind of scary because they called Sam's name, and I was like, well, I said, if I don't get called, then I don't know. So I was pretty nervous, but it was great.
Now, this was your second year at this, so you're an old hand.
Yes, so last year I ran, and I unfortunately didn't get anything, but that's okay because I'm serving now. So obviously it just wasn't the right time last year.
And pretty exciting for you to be involved in all this, your first year.
I was very shocked. I wasn't sure they were calling my name when they did it, and then they did, and I was like, are you sure you picked the right person?
They did.
Yeah.
They got the right three here. Now, you two go to Byrne Union, right? You are Golden Rockets, and you are an ace, an Amanda Clear Creek ace, so congratulations. Your schools, I'm sure, are so proud of you, and I think you all do this together as much as you can do it. You've got a tremendous amount of duties ahead of you. I know you go to all the other fairs and you make your presence known and promote the Fairfield County Fair. What are some of the other things y'all be doing?
Well, this week we're pretty busy. We sat down yesterday at 7:30. We pulled out our schedule. So we have to make sure that one of us is present at every single animal show or presentation that's going on at the fair. So pretty much our days start for most of us at 6 a.m. We have livestock, so we're all dressed and ready to go, feeding, walking, showing, and then we get to attend all the shows throughout the day. We really get to bed at like 11 o'clock at night. We eat occasionally throughout the day, but not a whole lot. So definitely have a lot going on this week.
And you're probably out of school all week. Do they give you the week off for this?
So our school only has Thursday and Friday off, right. So we have to apply for the week off, but they're pretty good about it. Mr. Heath is pretty okay with us. Is pretty okay with us taking the week off.
And when you do things here at the fair, is there anything you're kind of looking forward to is kind of being involved with?
I'm just looking forward to showing my sheep on Wednesday, and then our Guys and Gals Lead competition, which is like a sheep fashion show, and I'm really excited. I'm also the Lamb and Wool Queen, so I'm excited to go and crown our new queen.
So, and do you have to is it all 88 counties you have to attend? Is there some kind of thing going on with that?
Oh my gosh, we would love to make it to all 88 counties. However, we're a little bit busy, so they don't set the exact amount that you need to go to, just as many as you can to represent our county. Yep.
Sure. So it's an exciting week this week. Is there anything you're looking forward to in terms of things you get to oversee?
Right, I'm definitely looking forward to showing I have dairy goats and market goats. I'm definitely looking forward to showing that. However, tonight we're also going to the cakes and pies contest, so I'm hoping maybe that we can like taste test some of them. I'm not sure, but I'm hoping if I go that maybe I'll get to try a little bit. So definitely looking forward to that.
My guess is they'll give you a taste if you ask them.
Right?
And do you have any animals in this?
Yes, so I actually have market goats and chickens this year, and so I'm looking forward to that, and then I'm also looking forward to spending time with my girls this week.
That. And how lovely you all look in your tiaras. You look great in those. Those look wonderful. Well, congratulations on the 171st Fair, and you are the royalty here for this. Congratulations. You girls will do an amazing job. It's always so much fun to interview the girls at this time. So good luck for the coming year. Eat your Wheaties. You're going to need a lot of strength going on. You're going to have to keep up the strength, but you'll do a great job. And thank you for representing Fairfield County. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thanks for joining us. We'll be back.
Lender, craftsman, dog dead. We're more than our job titles, and you're more than an account number. The personal attention we provide comes from a promise to serve you with respect and compassion. By being responsive to your questions and taking time to understand your needs and goals, we give you more than just a place to bank. That's the more you can expect from Park National Bank. Find John or a banker near you at parknationalbank.com. Park National Bank, where you mean more.
Life is unpredictable. That's why estate planning is important. Estate planning provides you comfort and peace of mind knowing that you're taking care of your loved ones and ensuring your legacy lives on just as you envisioned. You lived a life that is beautifully and uniquely yours. You deserve an estate planning attorney who understands that and creates a plan as unique as you and in the best interest of your loved ones. You deserve the local, trusted, experienced attorneys at Dagger Law.
The team at Cryle Communications is proud to support all of the participants in this year's Fairfield County Fair. Congratulations on all of your accomplishments. Cryle is celebrating more than a decade of helping to harness creativity and communication to connect our community. To learn more or to contact Cryle Communications, check them out on Facebook, Instagram, or LinkedIn, or visit them at crylecommunications.com.
It's Fairfield Today at the fair, and pleasure to have you with us today. It's a beautiful day as the fair just opened, and it had a lovely ceremony down here with a lot of official whereases and dignitaries, and one of those we're pleased to have with us right now, Steve Davis, a Fairfield County Commissioner. Steve, welcome to the 171st Fairfield County Fair.
Oh, I'm so excited to be here. We had a great crowd out here this morning, and Cheryl Ricketts with the fair board there did such a nice job of getting us all put together. It was just a wonderful morning.
And they had a nice presentation. The commissioners all got nice award and all said great remarks. But one of them that struck me, you talked about, and I thought it was very apropos. You know, it's the last fair, but kind of a new beginning. And I think everybody is kind of rejuvenated now after last year where we didn't get to have a little pomp and circumstance. And the fair wasn't what it always is, but now it's back. It's the last, the best, an exciting time for the whole community.
It is, and I mentioned there, and it's kind of the way I feel. I've always appreciated the fair since I was a kid. I do think maybe I got into a little pattern there of taking it for granted, and then when we didn't get to have a fair last year, it really hurt the community. And so to have us back this year in a full fair and getting to celebrate with our friends and family and community out here at the fairgrounds, it really means a lot to me, and that makes me think it might mean something to a few others.
And there were a lot of nice remarks made from the fair folks to the commissioners after some monetary gains that they were able to get through some work on the commissioners. You guys helped a lot this year and kind of over the last year or so get a lot of financial help for the fair.
We have been, and through the American Rescue Plan funds that came from the federal government, we had an opportunity to be better partners this year with the fair board and just making sure that all their needs were met. You know, they probably lost $300,000 or $400,000 last year not having a fair. so they were in a bit of a pickle. They could have handled it, but we kind of came in there and said, you know what, let's go big, and tried to be helpful. And I think it's a new day in that relationship between the county commissioners and the fair board, and I hope we never go back.
And I'd agree with you on that as somebody like yourself that was born and raised here and have gone to countless fairs, probably all of them since we were a little kid. You do, after a while, take it for granted. You talk to people, well, I'm not going this year. It's the same old every year. But as you indicated, last year we found out what it's like not to have a fair. And now it's back. It's the full fair, full go. Masks are optional. You want them, but they're not required. It's just going to be a great week.
Well, and the commission has a lot of events going on this year under our umbrella of what we call Fairfield Forward. And that was a kind of a tagline that we developed because we're trying to be a part of and generate events that kind of say to the community there's a way to live with this virus. And that's what we're trying to do, is live with it instead of hiding from it and closing everything down. I mean, I'm staying in touch with Jackson Oso out the hospital to make sure I know what the bed count is and what the capacity is to treat people. But until the whistle blows, we think it's full steam ahead.
Well, again, thanks for the commissioners being such a big part, and really this year and last year so helpful in making the fair just the wonderful event it is for Lancaster and Fairfield County. So as a resident, I thank you and your guys up there and all your staff and everybody in Fairfield County, the first responders, everybody, the veterans that were honored today here at the fair. Wonderful day. Thanks so much.
Oh, well, and I hope folks get a chance to come out, and it should be a beautiful week this week. A lot of fantastic events at the fair. Demolition Derby's back. I don't know if you know, Paul, I actually ran in the Demolition Derby a few years. I had a car out here, and I was actually one of the participants. I don't do that anymore. I'm getting a little long in the tooth. But I hope folks get a chance to come out and join us this week.
Well, your partner, Dave Levis, he guaranteed us no rain. You know, Dave wouldn't fib.
Yeah, well, keep an eye on Thursday.
Steve Davis with us, Fairfield County Commissioner, part of the opening ceremonies here today. Glad you're with us at the Fairfield County Fair.
The Frame Shop in Lancaster has been family-owned and operated since 1975, offering a lifetime guarantee on materials and workmanship. All framing is done in our workshop with the utmost attention to detail. You'll have a one-of-a-kind product custom-made just for you. We can frame many types of items. We also offer frame and photo restoration and repair along with ready-made frames. The Frame Shop, where your business and loyalty are very important to us.
We are at the fair with Fairfield Today. I'm Paul Jasson. Thank you for joining us. We're doing a lot of segments here today, in and out quickly, hitting a lot of people up. Probably the busiest guy on the entire fairgrounds today. Everybody else is out here having fun. This is the week that he works the hardest, I think, with sitting at his desk and working hard and doing all the fair preparations is Jim Marcinko. He's the manager of the Fairfield County Fair, and everything comes to a head this week. So this is exciting.
Yeah, it's exciting, and then it tells me whether I remembered everything and did everything correctly or told everybody the right stuff. I'm figuring out I'm getting older, that I'm forgetting more and more.
Well, keep the list going. You need a lot of boxes checked off as you get closer here. This morning, earlier today, we had just an amazing ceremony to begin the Fairfield County Fair, the biggest one I've ever seen in all the years I've been doing this. But a lot of people to thank, a lot of people that are looking forward to this 171st Fair. It was really a nice ceremony.
Yes, it was. It was very nice, and it's nice to have everybody here. I mean, we had a lot more people than normal. As you know, we generally have about maybe 20 people, and we probably had 100 there or so, and had the commissioners here with us, and some of the other dignitaries. It was very nice, and I think it was a good start to the fair.
Got to talk to some of the people throughout here, but some of the remarks that I heard up there were, I thought, great, and really Commissioner Davis, I thought, had a good point where it's the oldest fair, but it's a new beginning. And I think maybe in some way we sort of feel like that after last year where, you know, it went on, but it was a down year in terms of certainly money coming in, people attending, all that was off the board, and just a difficult year, but now it's back, and I think everybody has a new exciting feeling.
Yep, I think you're right. I think you're right there. I know that it seems like in the office and the people come in there, we see more people excited for this year with the missing it. Everybody missed it last year, let's face it. We had a fair, but it wasn't quite the same.
So you got as many young people, and really I always think that's what the fair is about, the animals, the junior fair, the auctions, the things going on with Doug Leaf heading all that up there. Are things back to what you would call normal?
Yeah, somewhat. We don't. I don't think some. I'm not sure now on this, but some of the species, I don't think we have quite as many entries as we had before. I think some of the people were afraid to buy animals and thinking, well, maybe they can have a fair or not, because there in the spring we weren't exactly sure if we were having a fair or not, what type of fair we'd have. So, but some of the other ones enter up a little, like the rabbits, I think, and stuff like that. That are smaller animals that don't have quite the investment, there. But yeah, I think they're excited about having a fair. Yeah.
And last year, even though we didn't have the fair as we know it, you certainly had the young people, the animals, and some things going on. Was that a difficult time for the fair board, the junior board, to kind of go through that, knowing that things were going to be kind of down?
Yeah, I think it was. And everything was kind of changed around. As far as where species were located at. We tried to spread them out a little bit more because of the COVID.
Plenty of room.
Right, exactly. And that kind of affected everything. And this year they keep thinking they're kind of like what it was last year, and we're saying no. You're kind of all together again this year, so back to normal. So, but it's a good thing, and I think it's I think it is exciting for everybody that they're coming back.
Well, you can certainly put me in the camp of just excited to be here again this year. It's the 171st, the last and the greatest fair in the state of Ohio, and I even heard from the Ohio State Fair, Virgil Strickler, talk about this fair would put up against, and Dave Benson said that too. He put this fair up against any fair in the state. So it's nice to have the big guy down here, Virgil Strickler from the state, and the state senator Tim Schaefer here. A lot of dignitaries here to really, I think, just tell us again how important this fair is.
Well, it is a big thing for here, for the junior fair, and plus for the community. We bring a lot of, and it's not all about money, but we bring in a lot of money and resources. And I know you have a hard time getting a room booked at the hotels even, which is something you wouldn't think about normally, But yeah, every year when we do our judges, that some that travel in from other places, we have to make sure we book them early, or you may not get a room, So that's always a good thing. It's really
and when I had you on the Fairfield Today show, the demolition derby, the horse races, so many things in the grandstand are back this year. We expect a big attendance everywhere.
Yep, you're right. And this year, our harness racing, we got the track redone just about a month ago, and we're looking for that to be. Hopefully, the riders will notice it, and I'm sure they will, because it took the bumps out of it. Yeah. So someone they say would almost bounce them out of their seat. So, which it had been years since we did it. But I rode around in the truck while they were doing it with the guy, and it was a lot smoother. That's definitely. Yep, it looks real nice.
Our guest here has been Jim Marcinko. Jim is the director of the Fairfield County Fair, and a fabulous week we're ahead of us. Dave Levesey told us no rain, so we're expecting a great week out here. So best of luck, and hope everything goes well.
I hope we can hold him to that. That's the thing. I'm not sure if we can or not, but I'm going to try. That's right. Exactly.
Jim Marcinko with the Fairfield County Fair. Pleasure to have him with us at the fair today.
The moment that you're told that you have cancer, so many things were going through my mind.
I had this pain that kind of doubled over, and FMC got me the help that I needed, so I ended up surviving.
Fairfield Medical Center has helped me get through what was the hardest 6 months of my life.
When I first came to Fairfield Medical Center, she was probably having an allergic reaction. They saved her life, and that's why she's here today.
LS Tractors always has your next project in mind. And with our wide range of grapples, graders, and tillers, you always have the right tool for the job. Our specially designed root grapples and rake grapples allow you to move from project to project faster than ever. Make short work of even the toughest jobs with our box blade and rotary cutter attachments. And all of these versatile tools are available in a wide range of sizes, perfect for any model LS tractor. Just another way LS Tractor is helping you fit more work into the day. Call today to see how LS Tractor can help you with your next project, or visit us at lstractorusa.com.
We are at the fair. This is Fairfield Today. I'm Paul Jasson with you. And again, going around this morning as we tape this segment. We've been around to the grand opening, seen some folks, interviewed them, and we're in the art hall now. It's always terrific to be here, but maybe especially this year since last year was so weird and the fair is back now. But fun to be back with the folks at the Frame Shop. Steve and Cindy Smith are with us, and Cindy, it's good to be back.
Thanks, Paul.
Did you miss it last year when you weren't here?
Totally missed it.
Tough?
Oh, yeah, it was tough.
You guys, what, since 78, you've been coming here, and this was a year off.
Yeah, year off. It's I hate it because, but hey, we all muddled through it.
Yep. Steve Davis, the county commissioner at the ceremonies this morning, talked about, and I hadn't given that much thought about, we all know it's the best fair in Ohio, but he talked about it's kind of, even though it's the last fair, it's kind of a new beginning, because last year, maybe we took the fair for granted. Maybe we always didn't get excited. Now, I think you guys do having a booth here, but a lot of us, well, I'm going to the fair, but you always know where the French fries are, you know where the sausage, you know where everything is, you know where the Frame Shop is. But this year, it's kind of exciting to be back. I can feel it again now. This is great.
It really is. And I know that Steve said that, we took it for granted, and I think a lot of us did, because if we've never missed it. That was the first year ever that I've missed the Fairfield County Fair.
Yeah. And you guys, again, have been here since 1978?
Yes, Mom and Dad started in 1975, but as the Frame Shop, 78.
Okay. Yeah. And I like coming down here because every year, believe you're in the same spot here in the art hall. We understand that, but every year there's so many new things. You guys, I don't know if you just preview them here at the fair or you've got them going all year, but every year the things you have on the wall, when we look at the things behind us and the plaques and the things you do, it's phenomenal. Each year you just come up with more new ideas.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Cindy, she does all the designing of everything in and out of the shop, so I'm just the boy. Yeah, I'm just a hanger.
That's right.
Hanger, assembler, builder. That's what I do.
Now, what do we got here behind us? We see some of this. Is this all on wood, or is it on different things? Your image is many different ways. I guess you can put it on about anything you want.
Right, and we've done that for several years now, but we thought people really might not be sure of what it is that we do or how we do it. So you can email us or text us an image, and then we can put them on different substrates. So we can do a canvas on ceramic tiles, wood, acrylic, a lot of commercial applications. So a lot of businesses are using us for that. So we thought we'd bring our whole display this year, and then
it really looks nice. Thank you.
We just give you extra ideas of framing and how something might pop, or and the difference in the glass. There's a lot of difference in the type of glass. So we left our personalized laser engraved items at the shop this year, but we did bring our catalog. So if people want to know about that, we do personalized. We have a personalized gift line that we laser engrave on. It's our own products, and that's all that we can laser on, but that's been very successful the last 5 years too.
I think about the name of the place, the Frame Shop. I think you don't give your guys enough credit. I look at the dollar store; they're going to be going up in price. Maybe they'll be the dollar store plus, or the $1.50 store, $2 store. I don't know, but the Frame Shop, and I'm sure that's a huge part of what you do, and you're always going to be known for that. But I hope people realize, just look online, just look at different places. You guys do a million different things down there.
Yes, sir, we do. With our framing, whether it's child's artwork or limited edition prints. We could frame anything from jerseys, shuttle boxes. We framed in jewelry, just countless and countless. If it can be put in a frame, we will do everything we can to put it in a frame. Yes.
That's why you're still the Frame Shop. And I was mentioning to Steve before I came in, were you at the ceremony this morning? Did you see that? Okay. Right. Well, they gave you guys a nice plug. They had nice plaques that they hand out to everybody that you guys put together, and I looked at a couple of those, and boy, those were beautiful, and just an example of the great work you do.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, we enjoyed doing that for them.
Got anything new just popping right now? Anything just going on?
Just popping would be our quilling cards. Okay. So they're three-dimensional hand-quilled greeting cards. And so we've got 2 racks of those this year. And along with that, we have hand-quilled Christmas ornaments. So we have those for sale here at the fair.
At the fair?
At the fair.
Okay, and we have them at the shop later. Obviously, we're moving into that season. Do anything special for Halloween? Is there anything you guys have especially drawn up for this time of year?
Yeah, we have a few different Halloween, things that are related to the Halloween. We can do laser engraved things that are related to Halloween. Actually, some of the ornaments that Cindy just talked about, we have little witches. So they're kind of cute. And, I mean, we have some Halloween-oriented, I can't even get it out, quilling cards, themed quilling cards. So, yeah, I mean, Cindy plus decorates all the windows. She tries to stay on top of that, and she does a great job at it. So, yeah.
It gets to be this time of the year now when decorations, this is the second biggest holiday as far as decorating other than Christmas. So you go all out?
Oh, go all out. I love Halloween, love Thanksgiving, love Christmas. Yeah. St. Patty's Day. Sure, all of them.
Well, I'd certainly invite everybody to be here in the Art Hall. I don't know where we call it, on the corner, kind of the intersection where all the places come together. You got a wonderful location here. The Frame Shop, Steve and Cindy Smith are with us each year. We are fun time coming down here to talk with them. Steve, here's a test. Website?
Frameshoponline.com.
Phone number?
740-654-9300.
You can be proud. You've trained him well.
I have. Don't laugh, Shane.
We can't help it. We love that moment. Steve and Cindy are with us from the Frame Shop. Stop out here at the fair and see them. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Carol Whittington, and I would like to invite you to stop by Personal Touch Party Rentals and Events, located at 1540 Hubbard Drive in Lancaster. We are a small family-owned business and have been servicing the Central Ohio and Hocking Hills area since 2003. Graduations with a personal touch, weddings with a personal touch, corporate events with a personal touch. Please call us today for all your party rental needs. 740-689-6991.
This is Fairfield Today at the fair. Thank you for joining us. We're walking around the fair, and right now we're in the Art Hall area to walk around. So things are just getting going. As we tape this, it's in the morning, and things are just getting going on the first day of the fair. And lo and behold, we walk by the Fairhope Hospice booth, and who do we see at this hour? The president and CEO of Fairhope Hospice, Kristen Glazier. Kristen, you're up before breakfast.
I am. I did have a little breakfast, but good morning. Thank you for stopping by to see us today at our Fairhope booth.
You have a beautiful booth here. I mean, lots of cool stuff, and I guess this is just another extension, another way to get the story out of Fairhope Hospice, which is a good one.
Thank you so much. Yes, it is. We really enjoy being at the fair. We've been here for a lot of years. This is kind of our staple spot.
And you have a great spot.
We do. We do. We are so blessed to have our volunteers that are here throughout the entire fair, and they just talk about our story. But really something that's very neat that happens a lot of times is we have a lot of families that stop by and just say, thank you for what you did for our family. And, you know, we just get to hear a lot of really good stories.
If you just had a nickel for everybody that could tell you a good story, because I say this all the time with Fairhope Hospice, and I'm somebody that believes in it. You have a great story, a great business here, but I don't know that I've ever heard anybody say anything negative for Fairhope Hospice, because if we know anything about hospice, it's anything, if you're under the care of hospice, that humanly possible to be done, your group does that.
Thank you so much for saying that. You know, we work really hard to make sure that our patients have exactly what they need, and really that's something that we say as leaders at Fairhope is, tell me what the patient needs and let's make it happen. So that's real important to us. So thank you for recognizing that and saying that.
Now you have a good website, a lot of good info up there. How do they get on that?
So you can go to our website, fairhopehospice.org. We're on Facebook. We do a lot of really fun Facebook. If you like us on Facebook, then you can watch and just follow along all the events and activities that we do.
So it's and again, when Rick retired, I thought maybe the doors would close. I'm glad to see that you're able to keep things working now that Rick is no longer full-time.
Well, I do miss Rick, but I am trying to follow a little bit in his footsteps by joining you often and really enjoying.
Jim does a great job.
She sure does.
Yeah. So things are continuing to move up there. You've got the two beautiful buildings up there. How many acres?
We've got 38 acres. We've got a great 12-bed inpatient unit for families that need some support at end of life.
Well, it's an amazing place, and I know in-home or up there, and again, it's just you folks bend over backwards to help out clients, I guess we'll call them clients rather than customers, but everybody that I've known that's had any contact with you, and we hope you never have to have that contact, but it's good to know that you're there.
Thank you so much. And it's just easy to get a hold of us, make one phone call, talk to your doctors, reach out to us, and we're glad to help.
Sure. So Facebook, website, phone number?
740-654-7077.
Good. And it's one to know. And again, the folks, Christian Glazier is the president and CEO of Fairhope Hospice. So you guys out here, you're out here some. I'm sure everybody takes a turn.
Absolutely, and you and I are going to do some work together on Wednesday. I'm looking forward to that.
It's going to be fun down there at the WLOH tent with the married couples, 50 years or more. Fairhope is always involved in that. We appreciate that. So have a great time at the fair. You hope your staff is able to tell the story over and over again and hear some great stories as well as tell great stories. You guys do a great job.
Thank you so much, and thanks for talking with us today.
Kristen Glazier with Fairhope Hospice.
Hi, I'm Carrie Woody with United Way of Fairfield County. Our mission is to utilize all resources to achieve the greatest impact on our local needs, and this can only be accomplished through the local support and generous donations from businesses like Buckeye Toyota through their Buckeye Cares program. That means Buckeye Toyota will make a donation to the United Way with every vehicle sold this month. Thank you, Buckeye Toyota, for all your support.
Thank you for calling Buckeye Toyota. How may I help you?
The Frankie Smith Funeral Home and Crematory in Lancaster and the Johnson Smith Funeral Home in Baltimore have a long and wonderful history of serving our community. Feel free to give us a call at 740-653-0652. Stop in and see us at either of our two locations, 405 North Columbus Street in Lancaster and 207 South Main Street in Baltimore. Respect for tradition, regard for change.
Fairfield Today at the fair. It's a pleasure to be with you again. It's always a fun place to stop, and we go up and down the aisles here, and you see so many great businesses here at the Art Hall, and we're at one of them right now. We're at the Veterans Service Commission booth down one of the lanes here in the Art Hall, just off the sort of concentric circle that you go off of. It's one of the arms off of that, and I've got Park Russell with me. Park's the Executive Director of the Veterans Service Commission, and this is always an exciting time of the year for you to be here, but today, Monday, as we tape it today, this is Military Day out at the fair, a big day.
Yes, it is. It's a day for all the veterans to come out. It's free to them. All they have to do is show proof that they're a veteran. They can come in, and we like to engage with them and share whatever information we've got that's changed lately. So it's important to us.
And if you come by the booth today, it's important to know you guys are one of the best freebie places I ever go by. I came by earlier. You got shirts, you got mugs, you got bags, you got pens, you got and every year it's a beautiful coin.
Yes, it is. We try to update it every year. Last year we missed it, so we're trying to get this back out because we know veterans collect this. It's also a great way for us to advertise also, to get them here at the booth, because people do collect these along with the shirts.
And the Veterans Service Commission, your job, and I think there's one in all 88 counties. You're ours. You're out there at Greenfield Township in that little strip mall out there. Is that working out well for you?
Yes, it is. It's a great location. It's easy in and out, and we're just before the airport or just before Myers, whichever way you're coming. So it's really easy access for everyone to come.
Well, you guys do an important job. I think always try to get the word out on what a great organization is, but your job is really to help veterans. Veterans come to you in sometimes pretty difficult times in their lives, maybe the lowest point they've ever been in, and they come to you, and your job is to help them, and I'm sure it's very rewarding when you see somebody come in with a problem and you solve it.
Yes, it is. I have a good staff, and we try to meet every need, whether it's a burial need, filing a claim, whether you need financial assistance or education. And we're always trying to get the word out of changes that have come. Like we've had a few changes with the VA for those who served in Vietnam. For the Navy personnel that's been off the coast, 12 miles, nautical miles, they now qualify for applying for exposure to Agent Orange. And they've also added 3 new presumptives. There's hypothyroidism, bladder cancer, Parkinson, and Parkinson-like syndromes that has been added to that presumptive list also.
Well, again, the VA just keeps changing, trying to just meet, I guess that's your job, meet the needs, whatever the needs may be, and they change, as you go from, say, Vietnam or the World War II Korea to Vietnam, now to the Iraqi and the people over there. I suppose the needs just change somewhat.
Yes, they do. And to those veterans that served over in Afghanistan, Iraq, and the Persian Gulf, we definitely would want to interact with them. We're trying to reach them. I know there's been a lot of stuff happening in the news now that could hinder them from coming in our office, but we would love to sit down, talk with them, and pass on any changes that are coming out lately now. So it's very important that we interact with them.
Well, it's a nice shirt. You kind of model the shirt. Turn around here. Maybe we can get it. Can you get a shot of that, Shane? That beautiful flags here. I won't say that's your best side, Park. I wouldn't say that. Park Russell, who's the executive director with the Veteran Service Commission. You guys just do a tremendous job for veterans. Thank you for all you do. Thank you for your service and your staff. Everybody does a great job there. Thank you, Park. Park Russell with Veteran Service Commission. We're here, Fairfield Today at the fair.
Fairfield Federal, in cooperation with Interphase Video, presents the 171st Annual Fairfield County Fair. Also brought to you by Cryle Communications, Park National Bank, Dagger Law, the Frank E. Smith Funeral Home, Fairfield Parks, Fair Hope Hospice and Palliative Care, Buckeye Lake Marina, The Frame Shop, Fairfield Medical Center, Personal Touch Party Rentals, Buckeye Toyota, and Foltz Ag Enterprises.